Good morning, good afternoon, and good night as always. Well, welcome back to the channel. That's right, today we're doing some Born of the Gods. Now I already am expecting this video to go a little bit longer than anticipated, and the reason why is because this right here is the set that got me into Magic. I haven't opened any of it on the channel yet, I don't think, so I thought it'd be the time to do it. We have opened sets from the same block, but not from this specific one. Now, I guess it is a little curious, I guess a little, what's the word? Interesting, I'd say interesting to revisit this set. You know, beforehand was looking at the pricing to figure out where we're at. We have no commons that are worth anything. We have two uncommons that are, or one uncommon actually, only one uncommon that's worth something, which is the Archetype of Endurance, not surprising. Oh my god, okay. We didn't even get to talk about that yet. Second best card in the set, Xenagos, and I'll have you, little interesting information. First mythic I ever packed, right there, so very interesting there. Token wise, we have Cat Token, Kraken Token, and then the Kiora Emblem is like $4 or something like that. So we can skip through the commons, easy stuff. Uncommon, just the Archetype of Endurance. And rare, the Herald of Torment. Now, I'm just giving y'all a heads up already. This is going to be a very slow, steady, adding value kind of box. Because, you know what? This set did not go up in value as much as I thought. And this is going to be my segue into, you know, our little topic for the day. Yeah, so I feel like that this set could have made, you know, its value. It could have made, you know, some comeback price wise, all that stuff. But unfortunately, I think all of the value that could have been in this set at this point has been reprinted, which is very unfortunate. I mean, the gods, they have been reprinted in that secret layer, reprinted to basically oblivion. I mean, they already were not seeing a lot of play, other than Commander, obviously. They weren't going to see Pioneer play. Oh, we got two archetypes. Interesting. This one's only 99 cents, but we're not going to count it. And the Astral Cornucopia, a couple dollars there. And then on top of that, I mean, we had the Springleaf Drum. That used to be over $1, I believe. And then, you know, that got reprinted more than once this year, I think. I think if I remember correct, wasn't it in the Mystery Booster, and then it was also in the, what was the last thing that we opened up? The Master set. I'm blanking out. The Ultimate Masters, there we go. I don't know why I was struggling so hard to remember that. But yeah, so Ultimate Masters, you know, that's where it's a reprint again. So I mean, I think that at this point, it's gonna be a struggle for this set to really get its value back. At this point, I think everything's just been reprinted too much. That you know, this set is like, you know, Theros, where unfortunately when you open it, you're not really getting much value out of it at this point. It's just kind of for the nostalgia, get some cool cards kind of thing. I mean, this set is cool because, you know, it has all the enchantment creatures. That's the one thing that I really like about this every time revisiting it, and seeing all these enchantment creatures all over again. And Chromanticore, 5-color mythic, only like $1 or $2 or something like that. Chromanticore, unfortunately, never really actually saw any play. Now, I think it's seen a few play in Commander, but not really very much, if I remember off the top of my head. Honestly, oh, we already got a Herald. Honestly, though, this card, I feel like, could actually be kind of pricey if they had it where it was legendary as well. Which is kind of curious. Like, I'm kind of curious why they didn't just make it legendary. That's a little weird to me, but it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, I mean, everything has just been reprinted to oblivion, and On top of that, you know, I don't know the full list of the commander set at the end of the year here yet, but you know, they're planning on reprinting a lot of cards that are used for commander. Now, I'm not gonna say the print hammer is gonna come down on this set or not. I don't know. But I would think that there would be a pretty good chance that at least the gods would see a reprint again. That's just a guess. Because, you know, a lot of the gods do get played in commander. Especially, like, from this set, like, it has dual colored. And then I think, of course, the Kruphix. Mr. Band and everything. Let's see here. I think Born of the Gods is the only of the Theros block that had two color. Or no. Theros was single color, so then Nyx and Born of the Gods were dual color. The Champion of Stray Souls with a full rare tipple of Malice. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Well, I don't want to rip that up because that's like probably like 20% of our value for this set. That kind of stinks. And you know what else? What stinks? This is my other little topic. So I normally buy my cards like online. Like, I know I like to support LGSs sometimes, but I mean, to be honest, like sometimes their prices, they just are way too high. Oh, Kiora. Okay. Pretty decent right there. I don't think I've ever actually gotten the Born of the Gods version of that Kiora. I think I always got the there was some other Kiora. I think it was like the intro deck or something like that basically did the same thing that was different though, just a little bit. But where was I going? Oh yeah. Mind Reaver. So basically I always buy my cards online. Like, I know that you want to support your LGSs and stuff, but you know, sometimes the prices are just too different. Like let's say I could buy it online for, I don't know, let's say $100 for pre-order, and then in the LGS they're doing like $110 or $115 per box pre-order. I mean, when you're buying as many boxes as I am, like, that difference is huge. So I obviously opt in for you know, buying them online because I can get them cheaper. So I usually buy them through Miniature Market. The reason why is because, you know, they have the point system kind of thing. So, oh, there's Kiora token. Almost missed that. So they basically, I think it's 1%. I think is what it equates to. But it's nice to have those points sit there, and then, you know, whenever I want to use them, then pretty much as I buy stuff, it will pay for a good chunk of it. So like if I'm just trying to, you know, save money for a little bit, I can just use those points up, so I don't have to worry about, you know, paying a little bit extra. Oh, I thought that was one of our tokens. But so I usually do it through them because I have the most points with them anyways. But unfortunately, what it looks like happened. Oh, there's finally our Archetype of Endurance. Unfortunately, what it looks like happened is there's some kind of problem with maybe distribution. Oh, there we go, cat token. With distribution or the printing or something, that I got an email from them saying that my package is going to be delayed. So this is what I'm curious about, or let me rephrase it. They said one or more of the items that I pre-ordered will be delayed. So instantly what I'm thinking then is, well, you know, they got secret layers on back order. They can't print them and distribute them and stuff. So then now I'm thinking, well, you know, are they going to have issues distributing, printing the newest set again? So I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that maybe it's just like, maybe like, let's say the collector's boxes and I get everything else, or worst case scenario, it's literally the entire thing. Now I've already seen people that have them like on YouTube, I'm assuming, because Wizards print them and gave them to them, you know, to get some talk around the set and stuff. That's what I'm guessing. But, you know, for the normal everyday folk, you know, like me that doesn't have a sponsorship or anything, I mean, I'm just like host. And I mean, I'm just like your normal everyday card buyer. So, I mean, like, just for you, the viewer, if you even bought cards, then maybe you run into the same thing where, another cat token, where, you know, you're running into this distribution / printing problem. So, I honestly don't know what to expect. Like I said, I'm hoping that we can at least get maybe a couple boxes to start opening, and then that way, you know, as the other ones are working their way over, then, you know, we can open those at that point. I honestly have no idea. I don't want to buy any more boxes for the set because, you know, I've already bought a lot of boxes. I think I bought enough boxes to pretty much go through the next set. So I don't want to buy any more boxes from an LGS to, you know, put them at release. But you know what, I'm honestly having to debate it because, you know, I at least want to get something, you know, like the newest set, you know, but I don't know. I mean, it's just upsetting, you know, that they keep on selling shit and then not being able to ship it. Like, mainly what I'm talking about is the secret layers. If nobody buys any of those, then Mogis, I mean, that's decent right there, actually, surprisingly. But, oh, Kraken too. But I mean, yeah, it's upsetting, you know, that they keep on printing stuff and basically, or I should say, they keep on selling stuff and not having it actually printed or within a sendable time. So what I'm talking about is, you know, these secret layers. You know, I think I bought every single secret layer except for the round that they had the ones with the tattoo ones, which I was actually upset that I missed the window on that. But I mean, all the ones that you buy now, they literally are like, oh yeah, you won't get this, and like basically once you buy it, it sends you an email, and it's like, oh, just by the way, be aware that we are having delays, and you should not expect this package at least until November, or at least until December, or all this other stuff. And then it's like all of this time goes by, and it's like nobody wants the secret layers anymore. I mean, honestly, the idea is kind of cool. I would support it, but it's like, if you're gonna sell me something and then I'm not gonna get it when I should get it, then it's like, how do you expect me to not be upset, you know? So I mean, I want to keep on supporting the secret layer product, but it's like, why would I want to if, you know, I'm gonna buy something I'm gonna basically fork out like $100, $200, and then I'm not gonna even see that product until like 3 or 4 months later, or even more than that. Because I mean, let's be honest, a lot of us are still waiting on our secret layers. So I don't know. I mean, it's unfortunately the way that Wizards is going. That's some cool artwork, real quick. Unfortunately, that's the way it looks like Wizards is planning on going. On top of that, you know, the newest set, reprinting cards. I think we're in the age of reprints, you know. I don't know how long that will take. You know, I know that everybody has, like, you know, their timeline of Magic that's like the age of this, the age of that. Well, I think, honestly, I'm going to call it right now, and I know that I'm right. We're in the age of reprints. So, I mean, everything that they do in here, I mean, is just reprint galore. They just say, oh, well, you know what? Look at that, this is obviously not true, but, oh, look at that Gaia's Cradle. We haven't printed that in a while. You know what? Let's go ahead and reprint that. So that's where they're at. It's unfortunate, but unfortunately, I think we're just going to have to write it out. I don't know if I'm going to buy any more secret layers, to be honest, because of that. But I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Oh, good thing we had that. I didn't know which ones were which. Hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much for stopping by. You guys know how to support.